Hello Boundless citizens, Boundless here, and this is the Oortmas Event guide. Yes, Christmas is upon us, and you can all expect some snowy and cold conditions around the Boundless universe during the 2-week or so Oortmas event. Something builders or gatherers don't appreciate much, as surfaces and props get covered with white sheet, making it close to impossible to tell the difference between rock and mud, or see borders between blocks, etc. etc. There is the plot view, of course, but still, the plot borders and the shady side of them can be annoying too. But let's focus on the bright side. Snow looks really pretty, and everything you look at might reveal its different side to you. Besides, snow is the heart of the Christmas imagery. It's part of the festivities and the special heartwarming experience of the season. Maybe with the exception of some weird places where it's summer at Christmas time. And places where snow is just a myth from lands afar. Anyways, let's get to it. A guide for newbies and refresher training for the experienced ones. So, two special jobs are available during the Oortmas event. Candy canes. They come in two colors, red and green, and you need them to craft all the special Oortmas items, be it a snowman or Christmas tree. The green canes are easy enough to get as they drop from creatures. Not all of them, only from ones wearing the hats. So look for them and you are good. If you are busy meteor hunting, going after Oortstone and some precious trophies, you also get them green canes in the process, as meteor-spawned creatures will also wear hats. Now, for the red canes, you will have to go after the snow meteors. These work just like the regular ones, except that they spawn on Tier 1 and Tier 2 worlds. You can run freely in a safe homeworlds environment and trigger the snow meteors as you move between regions. Also, fighting snow creatures, and the only ones you will meet are spitters, doesn't kill you. Defeat you. Unless fall damage gets you in tricky terrain or something. When hit by snow spitters, and they shoot snowballs instead of their usual projectiles, you only get embarrassed.
This is so humiliating!
Eventually you can get eliminated from the fight, but with no defeat penalty. And you will also have to get snowballs to defeat them special Oortmas spitters. No other weapon will touch them. So get some ice and handcraft your own snowballs. And for a bit better efficiency, you can use a crafting table and use the mass crafting, and that way you will get better output per ice used. Completing the snow meteorite will give you access to loot box, just as with regular meteorite, but the loot is different. You will get red canes and some other items of bigger or lesser usefulness. Because red canes don't really drop from the meteors in large numbers, it can get a bit tedious before you get enough of them to craft what you want. But don't despair, just go out there and enjoy yourself as much as you can, and hopefully sometime in the future that dropping rate will get rebalanced and we'll be able to enjoy Christmas activities a bit better. For me, getting them canes is just a side effect anyway. What's important is participating in group hunting, which can be fun in itself. I, for example, like when the snow meteor hits the ground. That moment looks so cool, I could watch it over and over again. By the way, snow meteor have some cool features. like ice-made barricades or walls you can use in the fight, or freezing nearby water. Like regular meteors, it can't land in water, only on unplotted land, but since it has quite a range in terms of snow cover, it will turn water nearby into ice. It's a nice feature to preserve, and I did it so with this snow meteor you can see here. It landed on the edge of my town. The snow cover doesn't last, but the meteor itself and all the ice barricades, walls, whatever you want to call them, and the frozen water remain as created upon impact. Anyway, when you finally get your canes, be it red or green, it's time to make use of it. Let's start with the mixer, where you can make two different platters that will look great on your table or wherever you want to put them. There is a splitter platter, and then you have vegetable one, all earthiums and such. These are the crafting times, as you can see, and the list of ingredients. Of course, the canes are needed. Other than that, just take a look or what you need. Then we go to the refinery to make the special seeds. Again, there is a bit of a farming involved, although not even close to the complexity of what you do during Halloween event. The candy seeds that we make here must be planted in ice, and the color of that comes from the gleam that you use crafting. No supporting blocks needed, so that makes things easy. And then it doesn't really matter if it's outdoor or indoor, you can make it inside your buildings or underground or just out in the field, because as you can see they can grow both in sunlight and in gleam light. And what you get from those seeds is the candy plant, and when you harvest those they drop the candy totems. Here you can take a look at the candy totems stats. Basically it's just a kind of a totem, and the only difference is that it looks like a lollipop. And with the platters and the seeds out of way, we can go to the workbench. So now we just stick with the one machine, and let's take a look at what we can do. So first, the Christmas or Oortmas tree. Damn, I'm never quite sure should I say Oortmas or Christmas when talking about them items. Anyways, the tree. It comes in two pieces, bottom or base and the top. And you can combine them to make your tree. And here are the requirements. Note that foliage decides about the color. You don't have to follow one base and one top routine, of course. Feel free to improvise there. A few bases before topping it to get higher tree, or mix them a bit around. Then there is the collection of gifts in form of these nice boxes. Notice that the color in the name refers to the ribbon. That always stays the same for each type. So if it says it's gold or silver gift box, that means that the ribbon is of that color, and it's always like that no matter what. But you can pick the color of the box itself, and it's foliage that decides about the color. So just like with the trees. So check your foliage collection before the event starts to be ready to make the colors of trees and the gift boxes the way you want. Okay, the red cane items now. Snowmen or snow citizens, as they are called here, and the cute twinkles after. Oh no, actually I will start with twinkles. They're straightforward. Tangle giving it the tint you want, so make sure you have the desired tangle colors collection in stock for those. As for Snow Citizen, it's just like with the tree, it comes in two pieces, the body and the head. As for the Snow Citizen color, it's based on tint of ice or glacier you use in the recipe. So, in this case, take your frozen block stocks. Finally, last but not least, the Urti. Probably most sought for event item. Be it Halloween, Valentine, Christmas or Glimbo, players seem to love all variants of Urti. Oortmas Event is cane hungry. It asks for both green and red candy canes. On top of that, there are other ingredients, with ice or glacier giving Oorti its color. Again, you make sure your collection of frozen blocks consists of things that you desire the most here. Voila! That's all you need to know about Oortmas, I suppose. So, first, look for creatures with Santa Claus style hats to get green canes of them. 2. Chase snow meteorites on Tier 1 and 2 worlds to get red canes. 3. Use the workbench to craft the special items: snowmen, Christmas trees, gifts, twinkles, and everyone's favorite, the Urti. Use the refinery to craft your candy seeds, to plant them on ice, then to get candy totems. Also use the mixer to craft the spitter and the earthium centerpieces slash platters. Alright, that sums it up. If you found this video useful, like this kind of guides and would want to see more of them in the future, consider subscribing to the channel. It does matter to me and gives me motivation to make more videos for you. Let me wrap this one up with wishes of happy and peaceful Christmas time for you and your loved ones. Even if you don't celebrate Christmas personally, enjoy this time of year as others around you. Smile at everyone. You can always make someone's day, and they can make yours as well. Thank you very much for watching and listening to my rambling, and remember to stay boundless.